What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and we have to talk about the whole entire Xbox exclusive that we talked about recently, the Gilded Hunter pack. Now, when I made that video, I was like, nothing's confirmed as of right now, but we did know that there was this bundle being worked on that had a whole entire skin with a variant, a pickaxe, 1,000 V-Bucks, and all these free rewards for you to claim if you obtained it. And at the time of me making that video, I mentioned that there was a chance that it was going to become an Xbox exclusive bundle because of the fact that it had all this stuff prepared, right? But it only had the source of actually redeeming it, redeeming it via a code or something along those ways, despite it, having this ID and everything else. So it was like we had the situation where we had this unreleased bundle that didn't even have the cosmetics in the files. We knew that it could only be redeemed by a code, and we knew that this had only been seen on the Xbox store, so a lot of people, including myself, made a video speculating that it was going to be a situation where it was going to be exclusive to Xbox. And yes, it is confirmed now to be exclusive to the Xbox console. However, it is sadly not a Game Pass perk. One of the options that we mentioned in the previous video of possibilities for things Epic Games could do was to go ahead and make it one of those bundles where you buy a whole entire Xbox and you get a free code that comes along with it that's like, hey, here's your exclusive bundle in Fortnite. And sadly, that is exactly what they're doing. However, this bundle isn't just an exclusive code for Fortnite, because based on the images you're already seeing right now, they are actually codes that include, well, it comes with the Xbox Series S firstly. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's an Xbox Series S bundle that includes 3 codes, one for a Gilded Hunter pack in Fortnite, one for a Gilded Hunter pack in Rocket League, and then finally one for a Gilded Hunter pack all the way in Fall Guys. So all 3 of the main, Epic Games nowadays that you think of when you think of their brand have this upcoming Xbox bundle with tons of cosmetics relating to Epic Games. And this is something you're going to be seeing people being able to buy in the very near future. Now, as of right now, it's only been leaked. I don't really know how someone managed to get their hold on like a copy early of this whole entire console bundle, but it is something that's being worked on behind the scenes. And in fact, they had removed the webpage relating to that old Midnight Drift bundle that you'd be able to buy in Xbox Series S 4. So it really appears that they are ramping up, and within the next few updates, we're going to finally see the Gilded Hunter Xbox exclusive bundle releasing. Now, as we know based on the information on how these bundles have gone before, this should end up being exclusive to just Xbox. And I mean that in a way of, hey, this is going to be exclusive to buying the specific bundle, and if you don't buy this bundle, you don't buy a whole entire Xbox Series S, or you don't manage to find a code online, then you might just miss out on this entirely, just because of how Epic Games has everything set up and how they plan to actually promote and sell this, but it isn't finished as of right now, right? If someone was to redeem a code, they are able to, they just won't be able to see the cosmetics in-game until Epic Games finishes, the grant and everything else, and adds stuff like the pickaxe, which still hasn't been added to the files fully, so that we're able to see all the cosmetics, leakers are able to talk about them, whatever else. But it is super interesting to see that Epic Games is starting to do these exclusive stuff again, because if you guys remember recently, Epic Games has been making a lot of old wraps that have only been in the item shop like one time before and lasting like 300 days ago and stuff like that. Wraps that you'll be able to obtain from getting little promo items like, an SD card and stuff along those lines. So it's very unique to see Epic Games going from the stance of, they did a lot of collaborations out of exclusives to like basically no exclusive collaborations to a lot of collaborations that have exclusives coming in again out of absolutely nowhere. But of course, I want to know in the comments down below, what do you think about this? Are you kind of upset to see that this is going to be an Xbox exclusive thing? Personally, for me, I felt like this was something that we wouldn't be expecting to actually end up becoming Xbox exclusive. Like, obviously, I mentioned it was a possibility, but I didn't think they were going to go through with it just because the skin itself, the Huntmaster Saber skin, always had this theme around it of, it had an actual bit of lore. It had a whole entire season and everything where it was a boss on the island, and we did know that, it worked for the IO and stuff like that. They worked for Sloan, so it's interesting to see that it's going from this all the way down to just, hey, yeah, this is an Xbox exclusive skin with a variant. If you want it, you can get it, buy a whole entire Xbox, but if you don't want to buy a whole entire Xbox, then I'm sorry, you're never going to be able to obtain this ever unless you find someone magically selling a code online. It's just something that I honestly wasn't expecting, despite me having all the information that would lead us to believe that area. So it's interesting just to see that it is coming true the way that I didn't expect it to, right? It was coming true in the way that, like, I thought it could have, but I didn't know that it was actually going to be, right? So it's just something that I'm kind of like, do I like this? Am I fine with this? I don't really know. So with that said, that's pretty much all I wanted to mention in today's video. Just they have this bundle coming out very soon. It is going to have that exclusive skin we talked about before. So if you wanted that skin, you're actually going to have to go out and buy an Xbox Series S. Not even the X version. It's only going to have an S bundle in order to get it. But of course, you'll also get 1,000 V-Bucks, you'll get 1,000 Showbucks in Fall Guys, and of course 1,000 of Rocket League's currency for that game as well. So you're getting a lot of currency in all three of the games, as long as with, you know, a whole entire console and these different cosmetics. Now, I have seen some people saying, oh, I'll just buy the bundle and return it. Obviously, I don't know if that would work because, you know, you have to open up the box and the codes are going to be redeemed or whatever else, but it is something that I have been seeing people over on social media saying. So, you know, feel free to discuss if that is something that is even feasible for some people to do. I know personally for me, just like with the Midnight Drift bundle or whatever that, you know, one that we had like the Dark Scully skin in, I'm not personally going to go out and seek this console just for the skin. You know, it's a clean skin, I like the cosmetics, but I don't really feel that I should buy a whole entire another Xbox, especially when I already own one, especially when I own the Series X, of course, and, you know, buy a whole another one just so I can get these free cosmetics. So with that said, pretty much all I have to say for today's YouTube video. You know, just a pretty short and concise one. Hope champs and chambettes enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another YouTube video. Peace out.